Today, we're heading into a city many feel they know well, Agra. But trust me, our look at these sources goes way beyond the famous stuff. We're aiming to uncover its real identity, warts and all.
Exactly. I mean, it's famous worldwide for, one incredible building. But the city's story, it's much, much older, far richer than people think.
Right.
It's not just a Mughal city, it's like a living piece of history.
Totally agree. And looking through the materials, I was genuinely surprised, actually. Agra's roots are deeper than you'd guess. Did you know it pops up in the Mahabharata as Agrabana?
Agrabah, yeah. Forest origins, basically.
Yeah, hints at forests long before any emperors showed up. Puts it on the map way, way before the Mughals. Okay, so if the Mahabharata gives us that ancient echo, it's really Sikandar Lodi who turned up the volume historically. Our sources point out he made it his capital back in 1504. It's a pretty big strategic move, right? It set the whole stage.
It really did. And that move, well, it paved the way for Agra's massive role under the Mughals. When Babur made it the empire's main center in 1526, that cemented Agra's position, center of power. And then, of course, his grandson, Shah Jahan, well, he builds the Taj Mahal there. For Mumtaz Mahal, that act alone just locks Agra into history forever, architecturally, emotionally, everything.
And it's amazing. The building boom didn't just stop at the Taj. The sources really give you a broader sense of Mughal creativity. You've got the massive Agra Fort UNESCO site, those huge red walls, just full of stories.
Incredible structure.
Then there's Fatehpur Sikri, Akbar's old capital, like a perfectly preserved ghost town almost. And, the Itmaduddaulah. It's often called the Baby Taj, right? Built by Nurjan. So delicate.
Like a real jewel box. Many see it as a kind of precursor to the Taj's style, yeah.
Exactly. And the list goes on. Mehab Bagh, Rambagh, Jamajid, Akbar's tomb out in Sikandra. Each one adds another layer, doesn't it?
Definitely deepens the picture.
But okay, Agra's story isn't just stuck in the past. Let's fast forward. Our deep dive shows a city that's, not just a tourist spot, but a buzzing economic center, too. What jumped out at you about its modern side?
That's a great point because, tourism is huge, obviously, but many people just don't realize Agra is India's largest producer of leather goods.
Really? Largest?
Yeah, biggest. It's known globally for its shoes, its footwear manufacturing, and what's fascinating, I think, is how this modern industry connects subtly back to traditional crafts, like that amazing marble inlay work, the Pietradura you see on the Taj.
Ah, right, that connection.
It's like seeing how ancient skills adapt and become part of global trade today. Pretty cool.
That blend, that seamlessness, that's what makes it so interesting and culturally just as vibrant. The sources highlight its strong connection to Braj Bhumi, Lord Krishna's land.
Very important connection culturally.
And you see it celebrated in festivals like Taj Mahotsav and the performing arts like Ras Leela, those devotional dance dramas.
And Bhajan Santia, too, the evening songs.
Right. It feels like a living culture, not just something preserved under glass.
And speaking of living culture, let's not forget the food. Agra has such a unique food scene. When you're there, you really have to try the local stuff, like petha, that soft candy.
Oh, yeah, the pumpkin candy.
Or dalmath, that savory, crunchy snack mix. Then there's badayaloo puffed bread with potato curry, classic breakfast.
Sound good?
And jalebi, those sweet, sticky spirals, you find them everywhere. Even tandoori chai, tea brewed right in a clay pot. Gives it a smoky flavor.
Wow.
It's a city that really hits all the senses, flavors you just won't find quite the same way anywhere else.
And getting there to experience all this is, pretty easy, actually. The sources mentioned the big train stations, Agra Camp, Agra Fort.
Major hubs.
Yeah, and the roads, too, NH19, the Yamuna Expressway. Plus, it has its own airport, Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Airport. So, well-connected.
Makes it very accessible.
So, wrapping this up, what does it all mean for you, listening in? Agra isn't just about one famous tomb. It's this incredible mix, isn't it? Deep, ancient history, amazing art and architecture, a thriving modern economy built on craft, and this vibrant living culture.
And it does raise an interesting question, I think. How many cities out there really manage that blend? Ancient stories, imperial grandeur, side by side with modern industry and this lively culture that's still evolving. Agra doesn't just display its history, it feels like it lives it every day.
Exactly. It kind of challenges your idea of what a historical city even means. What other places can really claim that unbroken line, from ancient epics right through to global manufacturing, while keeping their unique cultural heart alive and kicking? It really makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
About how the past isn't just behind us. It's right here, shaping things now.